Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Jared bringing you another episode here, and today we're going to finally reveal what happened to the truck at the track while I was at the YouTube call out. Also guys, this is the official giveaway video. Sorry I meant to do this right after the call out, but with everything with the truck I kind of had other priorities. So with all that being said guys, to enter, first thing you need to do, subscribe to the channel. The second thing you guys need to do is leave us a comment down below. It can be anything from hi, thank you, good video, bad video, whatever. You pick, you get to leave us a comment down below. And what we will do is I will do a video where I use an app called TubeBuddy to pick a winner from the comment section below. There's no purchases involved, no share. If you guys share it, we do hope you share it because we want as many people to enter as possible. But we have no other stipulations to win. Extra comments don't necessarily get you extra entries into the video, so please don't spam the comment section. Keep it video related. That being said, comment as you would normally. As you guys should be able to see here, I have these taped. What was happening is this one here, there's wire exposed. And these new intercooler pipes that I put on, I didn't have at the elbow connected tight enough. So it didn't come off completely, but it was starting to come off, which means I was probably losing a little bit of boost as well. But it was starting to come off under all the pressure, and I bent this tube out of the way more, the dipstick tube. But as the tube made contact and started pressing on it, it was shorting out this wire. I'm going to get this electrical tape off. Airbox is right here. Intake tube, this is your degas bottle up here. Here's your mass airflow sensor. Now, this is your connector. It connects to your drain tube. So I just pulled that off, and now I have all this I can bring up top and work on, which is great because now instead of having to work down in here, we can do this up top. So please make that connect or disconnect that from the dipstick tube, not drain tube. This probably isn't coming up real well, but there on the red wire here to the connector is all messed up. Now I've messed with it enough that it's kind of not as bad, but it is still an issue, and I can't have this on the truck, especially when I'm towing. I mean, I ask a lot of my truck. I do work it. I don't think I abuse it, but I definitely work it hard. You know, I do like this drag racing thing's kind of fun. I got to do that again. And but even work, I tow almost a 13,000 pound fifth wheel. So, you know, I can't have this issue. So the first thing we're going to do here, guys, is we are going to cut this back. It's a pretty simple procedure, guys. I have the Ford kit here. Hopefully that is reading out to you for the part number. And just in case it didn't, it is 1UTZ-14S411-AY. Hopefully that covers you guys there as far as what it is. This is a Motorcraft part, and I gotta say it's a really nice kit. It comes with instructions here. Let's see what it says. I didn't even look at these. We'll figure it out. Okay, YouTube. Here's the new connector. It is for my mass airflow sensor, as you guys know. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wires we are going to splice in. Now, I'm not going to go all the way down like these guys have it. I'm probably going to cut this off here and splice up a little further as to not have to go as far down into the wiring harness. So, very nice little kit here. The only complaint I can say I have is that they didn't color match them still to the factory stuff. You have to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a wire, do one wire at a time, cut another, do another wire at a time, and so on and so forth. That way it is, you know, you don't lose track of what it is. The last thing in this kit I want to show you guys before we get started is the butt connector and this heat shrink wrap. Greg really likes it, says it's really heavy duty. And when you heat it, you want to watch some adhesive, like a glue, will come out each end of it. That means this is done correctly. And even you want to do it evenly so it all shrinks up and protects this connection, along with doesn't allow any rubbing on the other connections too much. So, anyway, with the butt connector, there's like a wall in the middle of it, so you can't push too far. Okay guys, so I just want to show you, we're going to get the first one ready here. I want to show you how to do this with, I want to make sure you guys see it. So a lot of you guys will know what these are, kind of like a multi-tool for wiring stuff. You have down here to crimp, kind of got a little plier at the top, cutter right in there, and here's to your wire strippers. So take the first one, it looks like it's about a 14, and what I'm going to do is I want to measure loosely how much it's going to take to get to that wall in there. I'm going to remove that much. I'm going to put my thumb there, bring it down to the 14, and press down hard, and boom, there it is. Now you'll kind of have to wiggle this back and forth kind of. What I like to do once I'm on there is I turn it left to right, and then I start kind of prying up with it as I go. And as you'll see right there, see if that's focusing, there's our cut. Twist this good. This wire's already good to go, but just to be on the safe side. That's about perfect. I have a little extra wire, very little faint spot in one of them, around one of it, and that's it. So when I push these on, sometimes I'll twist them. Get your crimping tool. A lot of times I'll hold this in the crimping tool first. So a lot of times I'll hold that little butt connector in the crimping tool, kind of twist this in, and then once it's in, I give it a good squeeze, and then I pull on it. Now it's not going anywhere. And these are really nice connectors. That is a great connection there. I'm not going to have any issues. Sometimes I will do kind of a second crimp there just to make sure, but that is not going anywhere. I do not, that crimp there is not going anywhere. I don't have to worry about that coming off. Now these are all metal, and what's nice about this is you can see everything. You have good vision of it. Like I said, that's not going anywhere. I don't think I could crimp that better if I tried. And and the heat wrap I'm going to place on this end, and then we'll heat that up after the connection's made. So I just wanted you guys to see all that, or see how to do that. If you have any questions, comment down below and I will help you. If I need to release another video trying to demonstrate it more clearly, we'll do that. So those steps, stripping the wire and crimping it, we're going to repeat in the truck, and we're going to get to replacing the rest of these, okay? Okay guys, so what I did off camera is I prepped the rest of these ready for the repair. So I told you we were going to do one at a time. What you really could do, if you wanted, they're all different colors. You could cut this and just keep the top and use this as like a wiring diagram. Me personally, I'm going to do it one at a time. I just think it's a safer way to do it and keeps you kind of organized. So now what you're going to do is you got to crimp this. This is a smaller diameter, a pretty significantly smaller diameter. So it seems to be about 18 gauge. Now what you want to do when you're getting ready to make the final crimp here, take one of these heat wraps, make sure this is all coming up, take a heat wrap, so far right, and slide it over top. I'm putting it on the new harness. So I like to do 2 crimps when I'm doing some wiring of any sort. So I get the first one, and I do a second one. And then you want to recheck that you got it done. Slide over your heat wrap. So guys, before you do the heat wrap, just tug on each side of the connector. Make sure this is tight. That's not going anywhere. But make sure I'm still in frame here. So here is the very non-professional way to do this. You want to try to center the heat wrap, and then once it's centered, I don't know if that's showing up or not, but do you see the glue coming out of the ends here? That is how you want it to be. You want glue all the way coming out. This does get really hot, so be careful. You know, we were just taking a flame to it. When that glue comes out the ends, you know that this is now sealed tight. It's weatherproofed at that point. You know, give it a good look all the way around. Okay, YouTube, that is how you fix a pigtail on one of these trucks. The Ford kits are very, very nice. They have the heat wrap, the very nice metal butt connectors. Highly recommend them. They are top-notch kits. I'm not saying anything about any aftermarket kits because I don't have any experience with them. I'm sure there's some nice kits out there. However, the Ford kit definitely get great wiring coming out of the new connector, the butt connectors. The heavy-duty heat wrap, it's all very, very nice. I really like it. It is a nice setup. Maybe in the future I will try a cheap kit on something else just to see how it holds up. That being said, for 6 wires and everything it comes with, it was $61 a piece that I got. You might be able to find it cheaper. Maybe it's more expensive, I don't know, but that is what I got it for. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this upload. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Follow us on Facebook at 6.0 Bros, the same as the channel name. Also, go check us out on Instagram at 6.0H Bros at the end. Welcome to the channel for those new subscribers that are just checking us out recently. We appreciate your support. We have a lot of fun stuff to come. Thanks.